What's up, guys? Bear Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about something we haven't touched since it even released, and that has to do with these little orange balls down here. That doesn't sound right. These enabling infusion stones, and of course these enabling infusion stone shards that 10,000 convert into one of these. Now we've gone over and we've literally maxed out our Grimoire essence. I'll show you guys what our Grimoire looks like right now. We have maxed out Grimoire here. As far as the sigils go, we've done a pretty good job upgrading them and everything, and getting additional ones. We're not super far as far as the difficulty goes. We're into level 4, but I don't think it's really something worth us chasing too much. I think what we currently have is good. What I want to show you guys, and what I've been waiting to do, is show you guys how to upgrade our Vulcan and what these do, because of course we currently have 5 from this past event. We got 2 more. I've been previously just been stocking up on Grimoire essence, but I figured it's time to take a look at these. So essentially what these do is they modify your E1 to E5 enablings into something new. So as default, I'll show you guys real quickly here. If we just go to our enabling, by default, these skills do very basic things. We'll start with tier 1 here, giving 18% HP, 12% attack, which is almost always what we pick for even tenant heroes, and HP, attack, and speed. Now the speed one might become relevant here in a little bit. We'll have to see, but I want to show you guys what this now upgrades it to. You also have to feed off a 9-star hero in the process beyond just one of those orbs, but essentially now you can see it changes how these work. So now these enablings are going to look a little bit different here. We're going to level this up here one time, so that now unlocks the second level of these now. So if we take a look at these abilities now, beyond just the HP, it gives additional things. At the beginning of each battle, additionally increases self all damage reduction by 20%. That's pretty big. This effect ends when self gets below 80% for the first time. So interesting. This one here is really good. Gives 20% additional precision to get you guys to that 150 cap. When releasing base attacks or active skills each time, additionally increases self precision by 10%, capping at 50%. So it's kind of a cool way to do this. And the speed one just gets better stats. That's pretty much, it gets you more speed. You can see in comparison here, you get 5, 3, 20. You go up to 8, 5, 80. So it's a huge boost in speed if that's something you're looking for. However, doing it once isn't all you have to do. And one thing I actually realized when I was getting ready for this, I don't have any chests, I think, that actually have a Vulcan in it currently. Wait, no, I do. I got one. Perfect timing, at least for right now. We might have to get more of them down the road, but we need to grab a Vulcan. My goodness, look how old of a hero he is at this point. Absolutely insane. But if we get that hero copy out of the bag here, and then we come back into here and show you guys the enabling next, you need a 10-star hero, which again, we have a lot of those sitting around. You need a 5-star hero of the copy of the hero, and then this is going to bring it up to the next level here. So you can see this one here, it does a little bit extra here, giving you additional stats. So you see this one here caps at that, gives you an additional 5.5% HP and 4% attack, whereas this one gives you 5%. Actually, I think they all give you that, don't they? Yeah, it looks like they all do. So you level this up again, and that essentially takes your E1 completely unlocked. So now when we come over to here, take a look at our enablings, there's a big difference here. We're getting a lot more stats out of this versus the stats you get normally. So you go from 8% up to 12%, plus an additional 4% and the extra precision. Of course, speed is a really good one now. So if you're going for speed, this becomes a really good node, and even defense becomes very, very solid with those additional stats. Now, we do have enough to go through the E2 talents as well, so I'm going to show that to you guys real quickly. Right now, you know, Shelter decreases the crit damage received by 15%. Most people use lethal fight back when an active skill or normal attack deals damage to enemy with higher current HP, which is just about every PvE mode in the game. Deals extra damage by 12% of all damage dealt, which is cool. And of course, increases healing received. This is where it gets a little bit cool. So we are now, oh yeah, I guess it just does that. So now we need to unlock the imprint for E2. Now you can see right here, this is going to lower the crit damage received by 22%. It's going to increase the damage by 18%, and this is going to be increasing the healing. Most of these we don't really care about, but it's the later ones that become a little extra spicy here. So as you guys can see, you now get an infusion enhancement. When self takes crit damage, there is an 80% chance to additionally restore your HP by 8% of your max, which is really cool. The damage one adds a lot of text. When the target's HP is higher than self current HP, if the exceed part is equal to or more than 30% of self current HP, it deals extra damage based on yours, which is really cool. The healing one's nice. When self is healed, grants a shield equal to 800% of attack to the one ally with the lowest HP. Really good even on your support heroes. So again, we're going to go through, we're going to upgrade this one again, and we're going to take it again to the max. But like I said, I don't think I have any more chests. Let's take a quick look before I spend some relics that I really don't want to touch. Wait a minute. No, that's not the right series. We need the one with the stripe. Right? And we do not have any of them. I bet I do, and I'm just not seeing it, and y'all are yelling at your TV screens or phones or whatever. But yeah, looks like we're gonna have to buy one of those copies. I don't like spending these right here, but for the sake of this video and for the upgrades, I'm gonna do it. So back to our Transcendence hero, back to our Vulcan, back to our enabling. We're going to chuck in another 10-star hero, another copy, and level it up. So that basically unlocks everything for that. And I'll show you guys exactly why it's so spicy. Beyond that, you're getting, again, an additional 5.5% HP and 4% attack. So this just keeps stacking up over and over and over. And again, things like this are actually pretty sweet for like your support heroes if you do go down that route too. Granted, we're trying to max out just the overall damage that this guy is doing here. And you can see his attack is getting higher and higher at 545. Now, we do have two more, so I can show you guys one more. The unlocking of the Purify abilities, essentially. Now, this, again, we're going to have to feed another 9-star and another infusion here. This now takes it from the normal abilities and just, again, increases what it does. It doesn't do a huge difference until you get to the Purify ones. These, you just get a little bit extra. Here's where it's kind of important. At the end of each round, there's an additional 25% chance to remove one extra mark from yourself. So instead of just one attribute reduction removed, it has another chance at another. And when you upgrade it to the next level right here, we're going to do it one last time. This is as far as we can go right now, sadly. But that's kind of all I needed for this. These get additional abilities. Additionally restores HP equal to additional 10%. At the end of each round, deals number of surviving heroes times 50% of attack to all enemies. So it's an additional hit if you don't need to worry about CC. And these guys go up to 50%. You kind of get the trend, right? It keeps going up as these continue to go up. Now, the fourth tier is pretty much the same as the first tier here, so we will get to that eventually, and then hopefully in an event or two, I'm going to show you guys what actually unlocks at enabling 5, because that's when it gets really, really spicy. But again, I'm going to need what? How many more of these? So this one I need one more, and then I need 1, 2, 3, so that's 4. I need at least 5 to just get this unlocked and then continue and see where we're at. So yeah, and then of course there's additional things. We're doing the enabling infusion just like in the Grimoire. We're on the enabling section. Eventually there's going to be new ones for every single tier. So I'm going to show you guys my journey to do it. I'm going to start collecting them right now and try to get a bunch of them in the events coming up, especially with the holidays, and I'll show you guys what's up. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I'll see you guys next time.